All these songs are so fun to play, and that's why I love this band, is playing songs that we love to play, playing songs that we love to listen to, something that we would listen to on our off time. That's why I like being in this band, and that's why I like these songs.
I was clueless to how much was involved. Drum day was a long day. It was 12, 13 hours. Yeah, but we got pizza, so that's good.
He's got a good ear when it comes to rock music, and all the songs I've heard him produce or bands I've heard him produce. I mean, you can tell he's got a lot to do with it after you've been in the studio with him. He's just fantastic at what he does.
We've done a really good job with this EP, making something for everybody. If there's one song, if there's two songs, there's going to be a song on this EP that anybody will like.
Been very, rejuvenating to my spirit, recording this album, even playing these shows, having a great time. It's just out there to enjoy life and be happy for being alive, realistically.
My name is Jack Irvin, and I play lead rhythm guitar.
Hey, so my name's Chris, and I play rhythm/lead guitar in the band that is Birds of Squalor, also featured on Foreigner's new album, The Best of Us.
My name is Joe Mosier, and I play bass.
My name is Nate, or Nathan, and I play the bang circles.
Hi, my name is Jamie, and when it comes to Birds of Squalor, I am the lead vocalist and sometimes guitar.
What got me into music was listening to Guns N' Roses. My dad, my whole life, has always played guitar. Just listening to good rock albums. I've always wanted to be a guitar player since I was probably 8 or 9, and I picked it up at about 11 years old and started playing, and here we are, in a subpar band.
So what first got me into music was that my dad was a huge rock and roll fan, and I've always been in love with it. I didn't know how hard I was in love with music until later in my life, but I've always liked it. I remember being at my old house and being up in the my bedroom and stuff, and we'd play Deep Purple and Zeppelin and just more of the classic rock kind of stuff, Bruce Springsteen. And I just always gravitated towards it, and we had a video camera back then that we'd shoot fake music video kind of playthrough things for. As I got into middle school, or even I guess early high school even, I kind of got into more 70s rock more and more. At the same time, Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory was coming out, and that was the first time that I'd heard rap rock meets metal meets pop music, and that was very alluring to me. I remember being on the bus with my Walkman CD player and just listening to that on repeat almost, and it was very awesome. And then late middle school, early high school, they taught us how to kind of start playing guitar in music class. And then throughout high school, I had some friends, my best friend's Brock, one of my best friends Kenny, we're into playing guitar a lot, and they'd be playing them, and they would start later in high school getting into solos and stuff like that, and just being around it, I started really gravitating towards just I can play these things as well. And I remember early to middle high school, just finally being able to be I can shift power chords around, versus just being able to actually get the power chord down was a big day for me. It was super fun. I would just remember being I can do this now, and it's a movable shape. I can start writing music. Yeah, it just kind of evolved from there, and then probably around 21 or 22-ish, I started getting more serious with it.
So I just picked up guitar, just screwing around a little bit with my buddy Andy Bieneman, just playing Star Spangled Banner and random ass covers of bullshit. The band that he was in, Unburied, they needed a bass player because their drummer decided he wanted to barbecue and fish rather than play a show, so they needed a bass player. When I was playing guitar, I was like, I'll try, I'll see what happens. The show was coming up in a week. So Andy showed me all the songs on bass, and played the next show, or the first show, a week later. It was pretty rough. I don't think I faced the crowd at all. I was pretty much back turned, bass all the way down. Wasn't a great show. But after that, Andy Bieneman moved from bass to drums we played a couple shows with him on drums, and then Tim Brown decided he wanted to come back. So so then we kicked out Andy because I was a better bass player. Sorry, Andy. So then, we did Unburied for a while, and then changed the name to Incineration, and made a little better music. We're still young, so our songwriting wasn't that great. But it was getting there. And then, I was in Incineration for maybe, 5-6 years. Yeah, that's how it started. Just being a guitar player and forced to play bass.
What first got me into music, well, my dad is a very music person. He started when he was a kid, and so it's just kind of been in the family. My brother plays guitar. My brother's very musical. I started off on the trumpet in 5th grade. Hated it. And then once I got in high school, I decided, hey, I'm going to join the marching band. And I played a drum set for a year, and then started playing the drums on Drumline, and here I am in a band and playing music. I stuck with drums because I'm good at it, and I like to bang shit.
What initially got me into music is, that's actually a very, very long question. I've been pseudo-professionally trained ever since I was 8 years old. I started off, wearing diapers and cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, singing trying to sing almost every note to Garth Brooks. Since then, I started off doing theatrical stuff like musicals and plays and whatnot. And from there, I decided that I no longer wanted to be auditioned to do things. Why not just audition once and join a band with your talent and see where it goes? So, into my early 20s, I joined a cover group, and that's turned into an original band. And I've been doing original work and cover work ever since.